Hopefully these videos kind of help you assess what lashes are going to work best for your needs and for your comfortable level of applying lashes. Hey you guys, what's going on? Jumbo Cabela here, Beauty No Filter. So I was scrolling through my Instagram feed the other day and this product showed up in my feed and I saw it and I was like, okay, I have to try that. Now I love trying new products when they come out because I want to see how good they are and I want to let you guys know how good it is. So now there's this new product out there. I don't know if you guys even know about this or if it's that new, or maybe everybody's known about it and I'm the last to know, but there is a new thing out there now called Aqua Lashes by Ardell. Supposedly, all you have to do is dip the band in water for 10 to 15 seconds and that activates the adhesive so that it'll stick to your lash line, to your lid. So it seems easy enough, although I'm just that person where you try to tell me something's easy and I'm like, yeah, right. Nothing can be that easy. So let's see. These are the lashes, if you can see that. The band is pretty stiff coming out of the package. You're still supposed to trim them to your lash line. So let me get my handy dandy tweezers. Let's see how much I need to trim these. Ooh. All right, so if you can see on each end of the lash band, there is a little extension of the band. The directions do say to cut both of them off. So I'm going to cut the inner one, but anytime you're trimming your lashes to fit your eye, you always want to trim from the outer lash. So for this, let me see where I need to trim. I'm just going to get rid of that extra band. I don't even understand. Maybe it's so that you could pull it off and not damage the lashes. That is like a great invention because I hate pulling the lash off the plastic and having it rip the lashes. Drives me freaking nuts. So maybe that was the idea behind that. So I do have to trim these a little. Let's do it. Ooh, the band is hard, you guys. Did you hear that? Okay, so it says dip the lash in warm water for 10 to 15 seconds. Hang on, let me double check that because I read this last night. I was going to do the video last night after I got home from dinner, but the 2 glasses of wine, I was like, this is probably not a good idea. I'll wait till tomorrow. All right, so align band with natural lash line to check for fit. Remove lash tabs. That's the extra on both sides. Remove lash tabs by trimming each end. Trim any excess lash for fit if necessary. To activate the adhesive, immerse lash band in warm water for 10 to 15 seconds. Ensure lash band is fully saturated before applying to lash line. All right, so it says to submerge the lash band, not the full lash, so I would definitely get yourself some good tweezers to hang on. I don't think you really want to get the lashes soaked. Hang on, let me read the next part before we get this going. Because once I activate it, I want to make sure I'm not screwing anything up. All right, to apply lashes, secure lash band by pressing onto lash line. Okay, that's easy enough. All right, so here I've got my warm water in this little ramekin that we swiped from Swiss Chalet before they went out of business here in Western New York. Okay, so I'm submerging just the lash band. All right. Ooh. I'm just making sure. I mean, I don't know about this. Like, the lashes are pretty wet. I mean, there's no way to not get the end lashes in there. It's impossible. And now I'm going to put on my mascara, which makes me nervous. So let's see what happens. I don't know. It's just weird putting something wet on my... Okay. I do feel that attaching. I told you guys I get really blinky. I could go like 20 minutes without blinking my eyes once, and the second I come towards my eye with lashes, all of a sudden I feel the need to blink. All right. So I could definitely feel the adhesive being sticky, like tacky. I would wait like maybe a few seconds before applying this to your lid just to let it get a little more tacky, because right now it just keeps sliding around. But you guys, that's it. That is it. And it looks great. It feels comfortable, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to wear these for the day and see how they feel. Make sure they last. That's wild. I mean, what are they going to think of next? How can you top this? Like, all you need is water. I don't know. I think that looks good, you guys. It looks like a normal lash. You'd never know I used water. It didn't make a mess of my mascara, which is what I was really nervous about because I don't have waterproof mascara on. Hang on. It is lifting a little, so I think you need to wait a few minutes for it to fully dry. That's wild. Okay, so I am getting mascara, so yeah, definitely it's messing with my mascara. Oh, it'll be very interesting to see how secure these are for the day, throughout the day. But what I'm hopeful for is my eyes tend to get really dried out from the lash glue anytime I wear fake lashes. And I absolutely love wearing fake lashes, so I refuse to give in to the dry eye. But if I could find a way to wear fake lashes without my eyes drying out, I would be committed for life to that. So I'm hoping that this is it. Although it doesn't feel very secure, but we'll find out. All right, let's go to the next one. I do like these ends, these little lash tabs as they call them, because it makes pulling it off the plastic much easier. I'm not damaging the actual lash. All right, I'm gonna trim them both off. Oof, there's no bend to this right now. Very stiff. All right, so let's immerse it in for 10 to 15 seconds. You can see the water's on there. It's getting tangled on my real lashes. I mean, at first, it feels very like you could feel it attaching to your lid. You can definitely feel it on your lid, but then after a few seconds, you don't feel it anymore. And that could be a good thing or it can be a bad thing. That could mean that the adhesive is starting to loosen, like the lash is starting to separate from your lid, or it can mean that it's just on securely and you don't notice it. And that would be really great. So I'm very hopeful for these lashes. I'm gonna wear these throughout the day, see how they hold up, and I also want to know what the removal is like taking these off. I want to know, does it make a mess? Is it really hard? Is it easy to clean off when I go to wash my face? So I still have a lot of questions. I will be back to let you know how it goes for the removal, but I mean, honestly, that was pretty easy. All right, you guys, I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so I had a chance to actually wear the lashes. I wore them for all of yesterday. I took them off before bed, and here is what I noticed about the Aqua Lashes. First of all, the pros, they're very easy to put on. All you have to do is dip them in water, let it get a little bit tacky, and then place it right on your lash. They were definitely more comfortable than normal strip lashes with the glue. Like I said, I wore them all day yesterday, and it did not dry out my eyes. It was a clean removal. There was no like glue residue once I pulled them off. Usually when I pull off my strip lashes, there's glue left on my eye, which then makes my eyes really tacky. So the only reason that's a bad thing is if I have to rip my lashes off and I'm not done with the day and I can't wash my face right away. That tackiness is really annoying. So we didn't have that problem with the Aqua Lashes. Now the cons to the Aqua Lash. It did get my mascara a little bit wet, as you saw in the video. When I was trying to get it to stay, the water did get on my mascara and then made my mascara a little bit wet, so I could see that potentially being a bigger issue, especially for somebody who's not as comfortable putting lashes on, having to try and really work at it for a few minutes. I could see that eventually making a mess of your mascara. Now at one point throughout the day, I did get some lift on the outer lash, which is normal. I get that even with my strip lashes with the glue, but the problem with this is I wasn't sure how to fix that. Because it's water activated, there was no way for me to get the water near that end without making a mess of my liner, my eyeshadow, and my mascara. So that was a con. And then the last thing, when I went to go take the lash off, it was a clean removal. There was no glue, but when I was taking the lash off, it did hurt a little. It felt like that same feeling when you pull a Band-Aid off where you just feel like it's ripping your skin a little. That is how it felt when I was removing it from my lid. Not that that's a big deal, but if you've ever taken off strip lashes, I wouldn't say that there's any pain to removing a normal strip lash with glue, but with this, it definitely stung a little bit. Nothing awful, like it's definitely tolerable, but just to go over the pros again, it was easier to apply, did not irritate my eyes throughout the day, and when it came off, it was a clean removal. There was no glue left. Now the cons, it did get my mascara wet. It did lift and I wasn't able to re-secure it. It did hurt coming off a little bit. And then the last thing, it's only single use. I did try today to reapply them. I got the band wet again to see if they would stick, and they wouldn't stick, at least not very securely. There was some tackiness and adhesive to it, but not enough to hold the lash for another day. So it's only single use. Today, what I have on my lashes is the Falscara, which is the individual lashes that stick to under your lashes using a bond and a seal, which I absolutely love. I did a separate video on that. I do like these. They're more natural, and as you can see when I look down, I don't have that heavy band from the strip lashes. They're definitely more natural. I can get away with not putting too much makeup on, if any at all, when I wear these. So be sure to check out my other video where I walk through how to put the Falscara on. You guys have a ton of options when you go to the store now when it comes to lashes. You've got the Aqua Lashes, you've got the magnetic lashes, you've got the Falscara, you've got the standard. Hopefully these videos kind of help you assess what lashes are going to work best for your needs and for your comfortable level of applying lashes. If you found this video helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, please put them below and I will be sure to answer them. But I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you all soon. Ciao, Bellas.